Welcome to day 6 of our generosity challenge. Come on, folks, let's get going. So we have this account in Luke chapter 20 where Jesus is getting questioned by some spies. Now, these spies have been sent out by the teachers of the law. They're looking for a way to trick Jesus. They're looking for something they can accuse him of so that they can get rid of him. Just like in the story yesterday we talked about the owner of the vineyard and the tenants of the vineyard and how they got rid of even the son, the heir to the throne. And so we see this set up immediately that's going on as to how they're going to try to trick Jesus. And here's what happens. The spies come up on Jesus and they use this really cool way of trying to trick him. They go, Jesus, you say that you follow God the Father, that you follow and you do everything that he says, and that you're part of a kingdom that belongs to God, and so should we even have to pay taxes to Caesar? Now, if Jesus says to them, you know what, yes, you need to pay your taxes to Caesar, then they're going to say, well, then, that's blasphemy. What about God? And if he says, no, you don't have to pay taxes to Caesar, then they're going to say, well, that's treason. And they've got one way or the other to trick Jesus. And Jesus does this. He says, give me one of your coins. He takes the coin. He says, whose inscription is on this coin? And they say, Caesar's. And Jesus says, you're right. So give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and give to God what belongs to God. It's a great reminder, because the truth is most of us would go, well, I would give more. I would be more generous if I didn't have to pay so much in taxes. And Jesus goes, give to Washington, D.C. what is Washington, D.C.'s. Give to Tallahassee what's Tallahassee's. And give to God what belongs to God. And so we're not off the hook any more than the spies were off of the hook. God says that we are giving an account to him for the things that he has given us. And so we're called to this generous kind of living. And we're not left with some easy formula to figure it all out except this, and that is hear from God and then be cheerful to do what he shows you to do, and trust him to take care of your needs. He says this, he says, to whom much is given, much is going to be expected. We live in a land, and the poorest one of you that is watching this video today is watching it somehow, and you've been given the ability to have access to the internet, to have something to view it on, and you are richer than 88% of the world just because of that. And so render unto Caesar what's Caesar's. Render unto God what is God's. Continue in this challenge to live your life generously. God bless you, and we'll see you again tomorrow.